Hi everyone, welcome to BIM Guru. In this particular video, we'll discuss about level of detailing or what we can say level of development in BIM. How we can define a particular LOD and how we'll understand what does it mean by saying any model is LOD 100, 200, 300 and so on. So let's start in a very simple manner. So we are having six LODs worldwide, but definitely client can introduce specific LOD based on their requirements. So that's separate topic, but universally we are having six LODs. Those are defined as LOD 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, and 500. If I'll go with the name wise, LOD 100 is called as pre-design stage. Okay, let's talk one by one. So I'll not go with the technical terms that you can read on internet, those kind of stuffs, because those are very complex and probably you'll get distracted. What does it mean? Those kind of stuff. So let's go in a very simple manner. LOD 100. It's called as pre-design stage, also called as conceptual stage. I would prefer it call as conceptual stage because as name says us, that is just a conceptual stage. Okay. And in this stage, the stakeholders, different stakeholders means right here, I was just saying every designer, will sit on the table and they use the CAD software, mostly, and they just, draw the masses on the CAD platform. For example, architect had given them the area, and he wants every stakeholder in terms of MEP services that just draw your masses wherever you require your space in terms of toilet things where plumbing guy needed their shaft areas and pipes to be gone, and same thing for HVC guy and parallelly electrical guy as well. So those different stakeholders will draw their masses that this particular shaft is needed for me and this particular area needed for my mechanical equipment, those kind of stuffs they draw on the table and they submit to the client, and when client approves, so that's the LOD 100. And right here, no non-geometrical information like for example, they just drawn like this is 100 by 200 thing, but what is 100 by 200 thing, they do not define at that particular moment because that's just conceptual design. Okay, and the shape is also not accurate, it's not even approximate, it's just kind of rough idea at the conceptual design stage. Now when it comes to LOD 200, it's schematic design stage. Again, the stakeholders are not coming together at this particular stage as well. It means the plumbing guy is working differently, the mechanical guy is working differently at this stage as well. No non-geometrical data. It means no material will be defined, no other parameters will be defined in this stage as well, and no clash coordination will happen at this stage as well. So please make sure that at the conceptual stage, every stakeholder works on his own design only. They'll not collaborate with another guy as well at the stage. And this is also done at the most of the cases on CAD platform only, not in the Revit. But if they are working on Revit cloud platform as well, they are not collaborating with other services. Now, when it comes to LOD 300, it's called design development, or I would go for detailed design stage. It's called as detailed design stage as well. Now, the picture starts from right here. So in detailed design stage, every stakeholder, whether it's plumbing, architect guy, the structure, mechanical guy, electrical guy, everyone comes together. They work on cloud platform like Autodesk Construction Cloud or BIM 360, and they, create their own model. Rather, they work live, and they see their other stakeholders work as well. They collaborate with each other. They start clash coordination thing. They collaborate with each other if there is any things are going on and moving on. They also share their data. For example, electrical guy will ask to the mechanical guy that please give us your loads in terms of AHUs, FCUs, and other mechanical equipments if they are using any in the project. And same thing goes for electrical guy. They give their heating services data to the mechanical guy so that they can evaluate their heating coefficient based on while designing their mechanical equipment. Like for example, they are designing air conditioners, so they can calculate, okay, these lighting fixtures are producing this much level of heat, those kind of stuff. So all these things will come in detailed design stage, that's called as LOD 300. And this stage, the dimensions, the shapes of the services or the equipments are approximate, or I would say accurate at this particular level at LOD 300. It means if the pipe dia they have mentioned is 100 mm, it will be 100 mm later on as well. If it's changing, that's a different thing. We all know that in BIM, sometimes there are changes, but the actual terminology of LOD 300, it means they have defined this particular die as 100 mm. It means it will be 100 mm if there is not any major change at the later stages. Okay. Again, so in this one, material will start defining, clash coordination will start happening, and the collaborative platform will be introduced. Every stakeholder will sit together. Those kind of things will be happening at LOD 300 digital design stage. Now, LOD 350, construction documentation. Now it goes a bit further. Again, all the things will be happening in this one. Collaboration with all the stakeholders. They are working on construction cloud platform, collaborating with each other. Clash coordination things are happening, and we give like they give 100% clash free model at the stage to the client at LOD 350 stage. It means at LOD 350 we can, what we can say, extract the BOM, bill of material, or BOQ, bill of quantity, from Revit. For the every stakeholder will produce the shop drawings at the stage of LOD 300, and we can submit those drawings on site for the installation. But they can't install those servers because there are a lot of equipments, mechanical equipments, or very detailed things are needed to install those ones. For example, I'll give you an example at this stage. um, let's go for plumbing thing. So for example, if you are installing a WC, okay, so at WC, plumbing guy will give you the P trap or Astra whatsoever he had introduced in the hard one, but they'll not define how many nut and bolts are required for that WC to install on the wall. Okay, for example, we all know that for WC we need a support, right? So the horizontal or vertical support based on the designs, but how many nuts are required to screw that support with the wall, those kind of stuffs are still pending. So that is why we can't directly 100% install all the services on site at LOD 350. But on paper it's fine. Now, so there are now it comes for LOD 400. It called as construction stage, or we call it as prefabrication or fabrication stage as well. There's one more term that we use for this one is assembly stage. Why assembly stage? Is that, as I mentioned right now, the nut and bolt level detailing on site, which is required in terms of each and every quantity defined in this stage will be defined properly so that the site guy can install that one. Additionally, um, let me give you an example of hangers because is the most common, you know, thing for all the MEP services. For example, you are having a duct. The duct can't be supported without the support. But in LOD 300, there are high chances that the HVAC guy will not show you the hanger, but on site it is required, right? So how the support will be installed, or sorry, the services will be installed, that will be shown at LOD 400. Okay, the hanger will be shown, and the hanger is not just hanger. Every channel will be shown. All the connectors will be shown, the nut, TLB, and the all the twist locks if it is needed, the base connectors, the anchors, all the details will be given on the sheet, with the proper marking. Okay, this is, for example, MCS01 support, this is MCS02 support, like that. Every detailing will be given at LOD 400. So for that duct, For example, one support is placed, and again, the another support will be placed at 1.5 meter, 2 meter, like than that will be shown on the layout as well. I guess that's clear on LOD 400, and also LOD 400 will be sometimes go for off-site prefabrication shops because the for example the support that I was talking, it will be assembled on the prefabrication shop, not on the site. Sometimes if client has its own prefabrication shop, definitely it goes for on-site, but on the prefabrication shop at the first place to prefabricate and assemble each and every component right there, and then after fabrication it goes on the site for the installation. In a simple word, for example, I have given dimension, like just cut this particular channel with 500 length. Okay, so on site they'll not cut this one by 500 it will be cut in prefabrication shop. Properly support will be arranged right there based on your dimensions on the sheet, and then it goes on the site. Okay, now you can directly install this one. So this kind of detailing will go for LOD 400. Now it comes all on LOD 500, then this is the maximum level of detailing or development then that we are having right now in any of the BIM projects. And normally, in a simple word, if I'll say, it's kind of a replica whatsoever is installed on site, it will be directly reflected in your model. Okay. Second thing, LOD 500 mostly used for renovation kind of stuffs, for maintenance purposes, and for facility management. Facility management means, for example, you have constructed a building, and there are a lot of components, a lot of equipments are right there, uh, which have some expiry dates, right? For example, some FCU will be repaired at 5 years, some mechanical equipment will be repaired by 10 years. So who will define that thing? So that will be defined at LOD 500 stage. Every services or kind of equipments will have their barcodes, so that any of the maintenance guy can scan the barcode from their devices, and they can read the instructions given at LOD Finder stage by the stakeholder of that particular service. Again, renovation stuffs will be rather. For example, uh, we have done this model right here in 2024, but and we have gone for LOD 500. So technically, we have their drawings, the latest drawings, their the model that is on site, and now after 30 years, there are some demolition, those kind of stuffs has happened for that particular building. Now, client wanted to renovate that thing, and for that one, he needs the actual model rather, right? So that model comes in the picture after even 30 years, right? The drawings will be right there for that particular project, so that he can start renovating that particular building based on the model that he has with him. So it's called LOD 500. So I guess now you are having overall picture of all these six LODs. But if you are having any doubt about these LODs, please comment in this particular video. I'll try to resolve that one in the comment section only. So thanks a lot guys for watching this video. Let's meet in my next video.